Okay. All right. It's on. Hey, welcome back to another episode of What Do You Think? My name is Gaddafi, as you already know. I wanted to talk about the Seven Deadly Sins. Oh my God. The Seven Deadly Sins review, chapter 235. Pretty much jumping right into it. We enter in with Zell talking to the Demon King. Well, Zelda is talking to the Demon King, and it's not going too good. He is disagreeing with his father practically, and as you know, that's a no-no. Pretty much, Demon King says, "My word is final. Whatever I say goes." Like, pretty much, he does not have to repeat himself. There's no argument. There's no if, ands, or buts. You're going to do what I say, and what he says is, "You're going to rescue your brother. You are going to go rescue Meliodas." And yeah, that doesn't sit well considering the fact that Zeldaris is pretty much right now as a representative of Demon King, but he's supposed to be like next in the throne. But it's really Meliodas who's the successor, and the Demon King. That's the only person who he wants. Anyone who's supposed to be like a substitute is just that, just like a substitute. You're not going to become the main person to take over. That's definitely Meliodas without a doubt. And then pretty much, let's see, we get more into. Oh, excuse me here. Oh yeah, he get to kill all his friends, and pretty much Zolaris is walking and talking about what was said. He's thinking about it, and then he calls out the Ten Commandments. Okay, yeah, he called out the Ten Commandments, and that part alone had got me hyped because it's like he's calling all of them. No one's answering. Not one single person answering. Probably like for a minute, and he's wondering what's going on. And it's clear to see he doesn't know what had happened to the rest of them. Pretty much all of them are defeated. Yes, Zeldaris, you're the only one left. Uh, Pretty much an update with what's going on with the rest of them. Pretty much, I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I'm definitely gonna butcher these names. Garen, he's Garen, what? Maleskala and Grey Road are pretty much captured in place. They're stuck in place. Pretty much, there's no way for them to get out of where they're from. Well, where they're in right now. Yeah. And there's nothing they could do about it. Fraudrin, he got wiped out by Meliodas in that was an intense way. I thought he was gonna just let the demon rock. No, he killed him. That's when Meliodas started losing certain parts of himself because he had died and he got resurrected. So every time he gets resurrected, each part of him, like emotions, a personality, he reverts back to the way he was in the beginning, which was just pure ruthlessness, quite cruel. I mean, come on, he's next in line to be the Demon King. You could imagine the amount of darkness and evil you will have to be to become like a Demon King, which is crazy. Let me see here. Um, oh yeah, Derriere. Okay, dang. The way she talks too. Derriere and Monsip. Apparently, okay, after they were defeated, they came crashing through a roof and landed in this little countryside home. And surprisingly, yeah, because I think they were purified or whatever. Yeah, they got defeated. Um, they scared off a bear apparently for the folks who were living in the home, and I guess as thanks, they are able to stay over their house and pretty much live a human life, I would say. Um, and it's funny, they only have one heart left, practically human. So like pretty much if they lose that, they're dead, like a human. So I guess they pretty much still have their demon strength, but um, yeah, they don't care about going back into the Ten Commandments and doing anything unheard of. Yeah, just pretty much to care for human life, and I like that for them. They're an interesting couple. Um, excuse me. Let me see here. Oh, and then finally he does get an answer. I am going to butcher this name. Glow, Glow next. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna ruin his name. I'm just gonna call him Glow. He's a fairy. Um, and then there's Delore, who is a four-armed blue giant. And they're pretty much chilling. They're hanging out. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to get back into the Ten Commandments or anything, but they do have a little conversation with Zeldris, uh, pretty much wishing everyone the best, which makes it sound like they're on good terms. But, and I do say a big but, um, pretty much if you don't want no problems, there won't be no problems. Like if you don't come after us, or like next time we pretty much next time we see you is going to be a problem. So it's pretty much telling you don't mess with them, or or whenever we run into each other, we're going to be mutual enemies. We're not going to be part of the same team anymore. So in return, aside from Zeldris, I thought he was going to get heated and rage, but he was more so upset. He was like, "You guys are of a different race. You're not human or anything like that. You do belong with us demons. You're a fairy, and you're a giant. You really think you're going to get along?" And pretty much, I guess more so, they're saying yeah, but they do lose their what is this? The curse power and the seal. It all vanishes from them, and they seem pretty relieved a little bit about it. They're not worried. Yeah, from whoever's still part of the Ten Commandments who are alive, or should I say, not part of the Ten Commandments who are alive. They're good. There's no problems with them. They don't want. They're pretty much neutral. They're not trying to get into this fight anymore or meet up at Camelot to fight the seven deadly sins. Let's see. Oh, and Esterosa. Come to find out, he's in a coma. He was damaged pretty bad. And Zeldris is surprisingly pleased by all of this because he's riled up. He's like, okay, I'm going to do this by myself. Let's go. I'm with it. I would have really, I really want to see that fight. I'm not gonna lie, but to interrupt that whole thing where he's all like, "All right, I got this." There's two demons who are high-ranking demons. Apparently, come to find out, they are Cusack and Chandelier, and like I said, they're quite powerful to the point where they are going to step in for the missing nine of the Ten Commandments. Only two are going to step in for nine. And they're more than willing to lay down their lives just to serve the future Demon King, which is going to be not Zeldris, though. I highly doubt it. That's just the way how I feel. We're going to see how that goes, but pretty much gathering from everything in the chapter, it's a pretty amped up chapter. It's getting there. It's building up. Uh, I really want to see what these two new demons what they're capable of, since they're so powerful supposedly, but they have a lot of respect, even though they're older than Zeldris. And by the way, side note, Cusack is Zeldris's former master, like I guess sword master or so. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be master and student, and I'm a little confused at this last part though. But Chandler, yeah, Chandler. He is Meliodas. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing he's part like Meliodas, like some kind of bloodline maybe, or some something there. All I know is I can't wait to find out more. I'm already having a lot of things running through my head. I might do more in depth about these two new characters. We'll see how much more information we get on them. But I'm really amped up to see what's going on. But so far from how everyone is living their life or what's going on with the Ten Commandments, I gotta say I'm a little pleased at what the seven deadly sins have done thus far. Going on with that, I'm just a little worried to see how they're going to fight these guys if they're powerful enough to take on, like the seven deadly sins take on these two guys who are powerful enough to replace nine of the Ten Commandments without Escanor or Meliodas. Like I'm trying to think about that in my head right now, like how that would go if these guys are so powerful, how they're going to take them on. But it's not to say that the seven deadly sins that they're not powerful in their like they're each, you know, to each is to each of them. Like each of them have their own little thing going on. But the two powerhouses, the two biggest powerhouses are out of the game right now. I don't know. I guess we'll see how this goes. But anyway, thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what do you think. Um, give me some pointers, tips, whatever. Still roughly new, but I'm not trying to make any excuses. Um, just let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Shoot. Yeah, have a good night too.